Hi there, Vinyl community friends, and of course all other YouTubers who are watching this video. This is Ingrid from the Netherlands again, aka Rocking Lupa. It's Saturday the 9th of March today, 2013. And actually this is my second video for today. I already made a first part today in which I showed you my recent CD finds. But yeah, I already told you in the previous part that I also picked up some very nice vinyl. And yeah, actually the most of those yeah, vinyl, it's actually also vinyl I picked up way back, but didn't listen to it yet, or you know, haven't shown you yet in one of my previous videos. And yeah, actually next Wednesday, so the 13th of March, my husband, he will turn 50. I already told you that in the previous part, but you know, for the people who just yeah, tuned in this part for the first time, my husband, he will turn 50 next Wednesday. And so before it's Wednesday, I just wanted to clear up some stuff out of the living room, if you know what I mean. And you know, to make some space and everything. And yeah, so high time to just shoot new videos for you today. And well, actually the most of the vinyl I will show you today is also vinyl I already picked up way back. And you know, it's actually stuff I didn't listen to yet, or whatever. And yeah, I haven't shown you yet in one of my previous videos, so I will show you them today. I think actually one of my really recent finds, or you know, my really recent vinyl finds, is actually this one. And you can see it's still in the shrink wrap, so didn't open it yet. So this is the latest Jimi Hendrix vinyl, so the latest Jimi Hendrix release. It's People, Hell and Angels. And in the part 1 of the video I made today, I already showed you the CD version. And we actually already listened to the CD version last week. But yeah, this is so this is the vinyl version. And yeah, it has 2 LPs, so it's a 2 record set. And but as you can see, I didn't open it yet. It's still in the shrink wrap. But if you are a real Jimi Hendrix fan, of course, you know, you just got to have this. And it's a really cool cover. As you can see, it's a sort of black silver design. So yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, really recommended album. So this is one of my yeah, recent finds. And then I will go to the other vinyl finds. The first one I wanted to show you, it's by the band ABBA, or ABBA, I don't know how you pronounce it in English, but yeah, I would say ABBA, but this is ABBA, or ABBA the album. And this is actually a thrift store find, so I only paid €1 for this. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the cover is not really in a good shape anymore, as you can see. And the inner sleeve is missing. But yeah, of course I have some inner sleeves myself, so yeah, it will be fixed right away, if you know what I mean. So and even though the cover is not in a very good shape anymore, yeah, the record is fine, so that's all it counts, you know. And yeah, just for €1, great purchase, I guess. This is also a thrift store purchase. This is the best of ABBA. This is actually a Dutch pressing, and it's from Polydor. So yeah, great to have this also. So also for €1. I also found this one in the thrift store bin. It's Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass or Brass. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's called Brass, something like that. And it's Going Places. And yeah, it's very nice, relaxing. Yeah, very chill music. So yeah, nice to have this for only €1. I also found this one in the thrift store bin. It's the Definite album by the Beach Boys. And yeah, also this one, yeah, the inner sleeve it's missing, but the record is fine. Great, yeah, Capitol label. And yeah, great compilation LP for €1. You know, it's great to have this. Also a thrift store purchase, Harry Belafonte, Deo Banana Boat. So it also contains a few of his yeah, greatest hits. And I love Harry Belafonte. I love his music. And I remember that my mother, you know, when I was a young kid, she always listened to Harry Belafonte while she was, you know, ironing or, you know, doing something else in the house, or, you know. So yeah, it brings back very nice memories, sort of. And for only €1 in a thrift store bin, you know, great record. Yeah. Yeah, this was a cool find, also in the thrift store bin. It's Night Flight to Venus by Boney M. And yeah, this also contains Rivers of Babylon. And actually Rivers of Babylon was my very first single, final single ever. So that was, I guess it was 1978 or something like that. So I was only 7 years old then. And but very nice to find this. Also in the thrift store bin. A very nice gatefold with all the, yeah, the group members. And of course, unfortunately, Bobby Farrell. He was a very iconic figure in this group, but unfortunately he passed away, I think already about 2 years ago now. And yeah, of course, I'm very much aware of it, that most of the Boney M music is sort of fake, you know. Of course, the vocals for Bobby Farrell were all sung by you know, Frank Farian, you know, also the guy who you know, produced the Milli Vanilli. Yeah, I thought that was called that dude was called Milli Vanilli. Yeah, and so he was also the producer from that duo. And so yeah, the music was kind of fake. I thought that only the female singers, they sang the songs for real. But yeah, what's very sad, I think, is that even though Bobby Farrell was a very iconic figure in this group, he never gets really rich, you know, from his part in that group. He worked very hard until his death, basically, and he was not a rich man. He had to work very hard for his money, and after all, Frank Farian has become a very rich man, you know. But yeah, sometimes I guess it's a little bit unfair, in my opinion, because yeah, I think that, in my opinion, Bobby Farrell, you know, even though he was maybe only responsible for the a very iconic dancing in the group, he was a very important part of the success for Boney M. So yeah, in my opinion, it would have been very fair if also Bobby Farrell would have received something from the royalties, if you know what I mean. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he never did, and so he actually died as a sort of poor man, you could say. Or actually, he always had to work very hard for his money, and so he never became a rich man from Boney M. But yeah, you know, even though I know it's a sort of fake, Bobby Farrell, in my opinion, he's just Boney M, you know. Yeah, I don't know how to tell that in English, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So so in my memories, when I think of Boney M, I think of Bobby Farrell and the rest of the group. So and it was my very first single ever. So but yeah, I also found this one in the thrift store bin for only €1, and yeah, great to have this, and great childhood memories, sort of. Yeah, Boney M. I also found another Boney M record, and yeah, it's very nice to see the design of the cover. The LP is called Love for Sale, and probably, I don't think yeah, you would see a design like this in these days anymore. You know, it's a sort of, yeah, it's not my choice, to be honest, but yeah, but it's a Boney M record, and it has great music on it. You know, Ma Baker. Put your hands in the air and give me all your money. I'm Ma Baker. Yeah, it's a very iconic song, and I like that. And yeah, Belfast, of course, and yeah, really great songs, and only for €1 in a thrift store. You know, I just couldn't pass this up, and yeah, great find. Yeah, I found this second hand quite recently, and it was one of the few records I didn't have yet in my Herman Brood collection. And Herman Brood, he was a Dutch rock and roll singer. He also was yeah, a very famous painter, you know, yeah, and a very famous yeah, personality here in Holland. And unfortunately he passed away, I think already 12 years ago now. How time flies, you know. And yeah, I think his greatest hits, also abroad, was Saturday Night. So probably you remember that. And but this was actually a soundtrack from Herman Brood and Nina Hagen and Line Lovitch. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's from a movie which is called Cha Cha. And well, yeah, I didn't have it in my Herman Brood collection yet, so I was very happy to find this second hand. So Herman Brood, Then another thrift store find again. This is Greatest Hits by Ray Charles. You know, it has hits like Hit the Road Jack and Crying Time, You Are My Sunshine, Together Again, Georgia on My Mind, yeah, Unchain My Heart. Yeah, all those yeah, great hits. Ray Charles. This I already picked up you know, a few months back actually, but for some reason I didn't show you in my videos yet. Actually, I was inspired to buy this album when I was watching a video by Biocide 1 or LJ here in the VC, and he was playing that in the background, and yeah, during the video, yeah, so I listened a few of the songs, and I was thinking, oh well, that's cool music, you know, it's a little bit AOR, yeah, kind of yeah, genre. And so I was asking LJ, well, what was that music you played in the background? And he said, well, it's Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick from yeah, I only know them from that other great hits, you know, I Want You to Want Me, or what's it called again? And but yeah, so they also released some other very cool stuff. So yeah, I really wanted to have that record, and so this is Dream Police. And very nice gatefold also, with all the band members, and yeah, really cool records. And yeah, so thank you LJ for the inspiration, because yeah, if I didn't watch that video, I probably never would have heard about this release. So yeah, I bought this already a few months back, but yeah, great to have this in my collection. Cheap Trick. This is a thrift store find, and this is yeah, the album is called 17 by the band Chicago, and of course with Peter Cetera. I love his voice. And yeah, this has among others You're the Inspiration. I love that song, and great condition. It plays perfectly. So for only €1, well, this is a steal, you know. It's a great great addition to my collection. So Chicago. This was yeah, also a second-hand purchase. It's a compilation 2-record set by Sam Cooke, and it's called This Is Sam Cooke. And this album is from the same age as I am. You know, it's also from 1971. So it's very nice to have this. Very yeah, it's a gatefold also. Great condition also. I played it yesterday, and it sounds great still after 42 years. So yeah, and of course it has its hits like you know, You Sent Me, and yeah, Chain Gang, and Cupid, and you know, Wonderful World, and yeah, Send Me Some Lovin', and Twisting the Night Away, and all those very cool Sam Cooke hits. And yeah, every time when I listen to Sam Cooke, you know, yeah, I find it very incredible that yeah, when you listen to ex-Journey vocalist Steve Perry, you know, it's almost insane that how much their voices are almost similar to each other. And you know, it's never been a secret that Steve Perry is very influenced by Sam Cooke. And yeah, I always say something like, you know, Sam Cooke is the white, or Sam Cooke is the black Steve Perry, and Steve Perry is the white Sam Cooke, you know, sort of, because they're yeah, the voices are almost similar. And yeah, but yeah, in my opinion, Sam Cooke is definitely one of the greatest soul singers ever. So yeah, great to have this in my collection, Sam Cooke. This I also bought a few weeks back already, and but yeah, I didn't listen to it yet and haven't shown you yet in my videos. This is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark by the Robert Cray Band. I played it yesterday and it plays perfectly and sounds great and great music. So very happy to have this. Robert Cray. This is a second-hand purchase, also already a few weeks back. It's the Best of Cream. So yeah, great band picture also, and yeah, of course, with among others Eric Clapton, you know. And yeah, Sunshine of Your Love, Badge, Crossroads, White Room, etc, etc. So yeah, great to have this. Cream. I also found this one in the thrift store bin. It's the Best of Andraé Crouch. I think you pronounced his name like this. Andraé Crouch and the Disciples. It was only €1, and to be honest, I wasn't familiar with this singer, and but I thought, well, for €1, what the heck, let's give it a try. And so I picked it up, and yeah, it's a 2-record set, very nice gatefold, and it's from mid-70s, I guess. Yeah, so it's gospel music, and yeah, actually when I bought this in the Goodwill store, I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, yeah, for €1, yeah, it's nice music. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not really the greatest album on earth, you know, but it's nice. You know, and for €1, yeah, really fun to have this. I also found this one in the thrift store bin, and so only for €1 also, and it's from the Hughes Corporation, and the LP is called Rockin' Soul. It's a real 70s record. You know, a lot of yeah, disco based sort of, but also a little bit of soul and everything. And what was a very nice thing to discover, and I didn't know that, is that there's a track on this record, and it's called No End in Sight. And when you listen to that track, you will definitely recognize that, because it was used for the movie The Wiz. And then The Wiz with, you know, among others, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, etc. And you will probably recognize it as Ease on Down the Road. Yeah, so, well, I always thought that Ease on Down the Road was especially written for that Wiz movie, but yeah, I guess it wasn't. Yeah, it already existed before the movie, and it has another title, but it's actually the same song. So yeah, so the track No End in Sight by the Used Corporation is actually Ease on Down the Road, which they used on later for the Wiz movie. So that was a very nice discovery, sort of. But yeah, very nice. Yeah, real 70s disco soul music. So very nice purchase for just €1. Yeah. Then actually I already had a copy of this, but this actually an upgrade version. This is Triumph by the Jacksons, and well, I already had a copy from since I was a very young kid, but yeah, as a Michael Jackson fan, I played that record so many times that yeah, in the meantime I really needed a better copy, and so I bought this upgrade copy quite recently. It's Holland pressing also, and yeah, it still has the original inner sleeve also, with all the lyrics, you know, from the songs and everything. So that's very cool. And yeah, the cover also still yeah, in a very good shape. So very nice to have this again. And of course I will keep my previous yeah, LP as well, you know. I always kept that since I was very young. So but this is just an upgrade copy, and I'm very happy with this. So Triumph by the Jacksons, and of course with, among others, Can You Feel It? You know, that was a major hit. And yeah, I know that quite recently the Jacksons, they gave a live concert here in Holland, in the Heineken Music Hall, I guess it was. And but to be honest, I never, I just didn't went to the concert, and because in my opinion, you know, the Jackson brothers, yeah, they sing quite well, and I think that one of the best voices now, it belongs to Jermaine Jackson. You know, I think he's the best singer of the remaining Jackson brothers now. But you know, yeah, in my opinion, since Michael Jackson has passed away, you know, you are just missing the biggest part of that Jackson group, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I didn't go to that concert, but yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, so I have very nice memories from the Jacksons LPs from the past with Michael Jackson, but yeah, I don't know, I wasn't very enthusiastic to go now, because yeah, probably when I would have been to that concert, yeah, I think I will be missing something the whole time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the reason I just didn't go. So but yeah, but of course, yeah, happily there are still a lot of records from the past with Michael Jackson. So great to have this upgrade copy. Yeah. This is also a thrift store find, and it's actually a USA pressing, I think. It's FLM, so Fun, Love and Money by Mel and Kim. And I have another copy from the same album with a different cover. So it's very it was a very nice surprise to find this in a thrift store bin. And yeah, of course, FLM showing out, you know, and respectable. One of yeah, few hits they had, late 80s, and yeah, unfortunately, of course, Mel Appleby, she yeah, she passed away at a very young age. She was only 23 years old when she passed away from cancer. And yeah, and I guess that's already almost more than 20 years ago now. But yeah, maybe it's not the greatest music on earth, but it's just fun to have, you know. So it brings back great memories from the 80s. Mel and Kim. Then I bought this one also in a thrift store bin. This is Peaches and Herb, Too Hot, and it has the hits Reunited and We've Got Love, and yeah, just fun to play for only €1. You know, I don't think I would have bought this when you know, when they asked more money for it, to be honest. But yeah, for €1, great record to have, really fun. So Peaches and Herb. This was a second-hand purchase, also not from a thrift store bin. It's The Gospel According to Ike and Tina, and yeah, I really adore Tina Turner, and I have several records and CDs also in my collection, and I have been to Tina Turner concerts 2 times, and yeah, really amazing. And you know, she's really a living legend, and yeah, I really have so much respect for her. So definitely one of my most favorite, everlasting favorite, you know, artists. So yeah, Ike and Tina. And this was also from the thrift store bin. Yeah, Popped in Sold Out, Wet Wet Wet. And yeah, of course, this is very commercial stuff. It's not really great music, you know. It's yeah, but it's just fun to play, you know. You don't have to buy only good music all the time, you know. It's just fun music, if you know what I mean. So yeah, late 80s also, and yeah, very nice 80s bubblegum yeah, music sort of, and they had some very nice hits, you know. Yes, Sweet Little Mystery, and yeah, Angel Eyes, and you probably remember those songs. And for only €1 in the thrift store bin, yeah, really fun to have. Wet Wet Wet. And yeah, the very last record I wanted to show you today, it's also from the thrift store bin. It's the very original Greatest Hits by Jimmy Euro. And yeah, great voice, excellent vocalist, great soul, yeah, voice, you know. And of course, unfortunately, already passed away a few years ago. Of course, she's originally coming from the USA, but I know that she was for quite a while, for a few years, she was very popular in Holland, and she also lived in Holland for a few years. So, but later on she moved back to the States, and yeah, and but yeah, great hits like among others Hurt, you know, and yeah, you just really got to listen to this if you are not familiar with this singer yet. And yeah, great voice. So and excellent condition also. So I was very happy to find this in a thrift store bin. So and so Timmy Euro. Yeah. Well, this was actually all I wanted to show you today. The music I was playing in the background I already showed you in my previous video, in the previous part, but I will show you again. It's the CD Real Things by the Dutch duo 2 Unlimited, and I already told you about them in the previous video, but if you are not familiar with them, 2 Unlimited, they were a very popular duo, pop duo here in the Netherlands. So they're both from Amsterdam, and the 2 members, they are Ray Sleingaard and Anita Doth, and yeah, they were very popular about 20 years ago. The music was yeah, something like a little bit techno, yeah, based music. To be honest, I'm not very much into techno music, but because I'm more more rock, guitar rock oriented kind of person. But yeah, sometimes I also listen to other stuff, and I like this music. And yeah, so last week they performed on the Dutch TV again after 20 years, you know. So yeah, it's very yeah, I was very enthusiastic about it, and I really wanted to have some 2 Unlimited stuff. So I picked up some very cool second-hand 2 Unlimited CDs last week. And but they also were very popular outside the Netherlands. So maybe you still remember this duo. And I think their greatest hits was, among others, No Limits. So no, 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 there's no limit. You know, that's kind of, yeah, not really very difficult lyrics, but it's yeah, it's nice music, you know. And yeah, so I was very happy to find, among others, this 2 Unlimited CD. So that was actually playing in the background, and yeah, it's already silent for a while, but yeah, maybe you were wondering, well, what was that music you played in the very beginning of this video? Well, that was 2 Unlimited. Well, so yeah, actually this was all I wanted to tell you today. This afternoon we'll celebrate the 4th yeah, birthday from my is that a cousin? It's not nephew, it's cousin, I think. Yeah, it's the son of my brother, so I think it's a cousin, you call that in English. So he'll turn next Monday. He will turn 4 years old, but they already celebrated this afternoon. So yeah, I hope we'll have a very nice time then. And well, so that's what I'm gonna do today, among others, and of course also clear up all the stuff which I showed you today. And well, hopefully you liked it. Thank you for watching. Also thank you all the new subscribers to my channel, and it's always very nice to see that more people are really yeah, they really yeah, enjoying my videos, you know. And I just tell about music. You know, nothing really special, I guess, you know. I'm just telling about my favorite music and everything. So very nice that other people enjoying that too. So thank you very much, And well, I hope you all have a very great weekend. For the time being, it's just raining outside here, as usual in Holland. It's always raining here, I guess. But okay, well, well, of course we're gonna have a nice time as well. So I have plenty of things to do. So yeah. Well, my friends, hopefully see you soon in another video. And well, have a great weekend. Okay. Bye bye, my friends. Bye bye.